I am representing International Society for Krishna Consciousness, myself, Sachiputra Gaura. So today's topic is, why doesn't God reveal physically? So everyone wants to see God face to face. So if there is someone says, yes, God now available, say present somewhere, thousands and thousands of people are rushing towards that place. Yes, now Ganesh is drinking milk. Now such things is going on. But actually, God presents physically everywhere. How to understand that? He physically available in his universal form, which is known as impersonal form. And God also physically present in his abode. That is called the kingdom of God. The kingdom of God is there. Parastasmastu bhava, vyakta avyakta sanatana, which is manifested, we can see it, that is vyakta. Which is not manifested, that is said avyakta, it is eternal. What we say, it is not permanent, temporary. But that world is present always. So from our predecessor Acharya says that God resides in his abode, and at the same time also he prevails everywhere. According to Bhagavatam, it is said, Vadanti tat tattvavidas yad jnanam advayam brahmeti paramatmeti bhagavan iti sabdate. The supreme absolute truth can be known as Brahman, Paramatma and Bhagavan. Brahma means the impersonal Brahma, which is the effulgence of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Paramatma means the localized Paramatma which resides every living entity has. And Bhagavan means who is a person who resides in his abode. So example, in the street we see there is cars, the Tata company cars. There is the logo of Tata, the back side of the car. So by seeing that logo Tata, one can say, yes, this is Tata. This is a product of Tata manufacturing company. Not that the entrepreneur, the owner Tata. If you want to meet Tata, not by seeing that car, but you have to personally meet the chairman of Tata Group, Ratan Tata. The same way, Lord prevails everywhere by his energy, the feature Brahma. So this feature can be realized by the yogis. The yogis, they meditate on this feature. But If one is serious to see God physically, there are so many evidences. We see from 4th canto Bhagavatam that Dhruva Maharaj was a very small boy, only 5 years old. He was a Kshatriya. And he was so sincere and so serious that he did austerity. Within 6 months, by practicing this austerity in the forest, the Supreme Lord inside his heart, as Paramatma feature, the 400 form came forward and he manifested himself on that form. And Dhruva Maharaj could see face to face the Supreme Lord. The same way, if one is serious, if one is very, very serious to see physically God in front of him, there is certain procedure. The procedure is here mentioned that by one of the Mahajan, the big authority of Vedic literature, Prahlad Maharaj. So first one has to hear from a bona fide source. So hearing is the first process to understand God. Then one has to contemplate about the different features like Krishna, Rama, Narsimha, and then memorizing, remembering the features, serving faith and devotion, rendering devotional service. The person can see God physically. It is not that God is our order carrier. Whenever we want, He will come in front of us to show His form. Lord descends into this material world for some special purpose. Paritranaya sadhunam vinasaya chaduskita. To deliver the saintly persons and to annihilate the miscreant persons. You see, Lord appears in the womb of Devaki. The question may arise, but how is that Lord who is unborn, who never takes birth, He took birth. He came in the womb of Devaki and He appeared in 400 form and He preached to His father and mother. So, God not only came that, yes, I am just now going to save my mother, Devaki, but at the same time, He killed Kansa. He killed Kansa. And see, God do whatever activities. He said that, Namam karmani liptanti, name karma phale spruha. Neither he is involved in any activities, nor he has any desire to do that. But Lord do it as a duty to just to teach people. Martya avatara marte iva iha sikhyana. Lord Rama descended just to teach people how to be a good person in this material world, how to be a good king, good husband, good brother, good son, and good master, he exhibited by his own personal exhibition. Yes, the leader should show like that. So God is our top leader who showed us how to live here as a perfect human being. So anyone is interested to see physically God here, he should take this process by chanting Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. One can arouse his dormant Krishna consciousness, which is now in a cover stage, to awaken stage. To awaken that inner faith, the inward, then one can see God physically. So Lord says only particularly this bhakti system, bhaktya tu ananyaya shakya. There is no other ways, no other ways, no other ways. If one will go other way, jatam tatapat, whatever procedure, whatever path one would take, you will get the same destination. But it is not correct. Lord specifically says it, that yes, one must take devotional service, that one can understand God as He is by this process, and he can know, and even he can see also by directly. So this is a direct procedure, as mentioned. So any of us takes this procedure, you will get immense benefit. Otherwise, if one goes trillions and trillions of years just to search God physically here and there, you will not find Him. With intense love and devotion, if one wants to see God, yes, God says, Tasyaham sulabha partha. I am very, very easily accessible to that person. I reveal myself in his heart, that he can see and he can surrender and he can serve me. So the most merciful incarnation of the God is his deity Parv. Generally, the concept of deity means Vigraha, and the deity also called as Murti. The difference between deity and idol is that an idol is never served in a particular situation. Sometimes people worship the idols just to show it once a year, but deity is served according to the injunction of the Shastras, by the order of spiritual master, that yes, O Supreme Personality of Godhead, please accept our service from here. And Lord accepted that. He sees our mood, our attitude, our desire. What is our actual intention to serve Him? If our intention is there, yes, we will serve Him in this way. Then You can see that same God in the deity. There is a nice story. It is an ancient history that one saintly person, he was serving Gopal in Vrindavan. And in Vrindavan, he was serving. The deity said that, yes, I am feeling so much heat. So please bring some sandalwood from a far distance to another state, Odisha. Please bring some sandalwood and paste that sandalwood in my body. That old person, that old saintly person, he take that seriously, and he went to find this sandalwood. But he took so much pain to get sandalwood. But Lord appreciated his activities. He personally hid in Khirochara Gopinath. He personally hid the sweet rice for that simple person. So many people say that no one can see God physically. But these rascals, these fools, this Muda, they do not inquire who has seen God physically. They are not going to every nook and corner of this world to find people who have seen God. If you will find such a person who is a dear devotee of God, who sees God face to face, you accept him. You should take some instructions here. You should serve him, that we can get some mercy, that we can see God physically. So, in conclusion, we discussed it very briefly, and how one should not hanker after where is God, where is God, where God presents now. God is present everywhere, at the same time temples also. If you go to the temple, if your intention is to serve him, he will personally guide you. Dadami buddhyogam tam, he will give intelligence to you how to see him. So, it is our request to all of you, those who are hearing this lecture, please motivate people how to see God. Not by this material eyes, but the transcendental vision which is mentioned in scriptures. If you will do that, you will see God face to face. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna.